Welcome everybody back to the show. And I forgot we're not supposed to cuss. Oh, hey.
I'm not
Cheers. Why is it warm?
Why is it spicy?
Do you see fridge around here, guy?
outside. We got like
Yeah,
inches
I
of
was like,
snow.
did get colded?
Dog, I was building. Totally forgot we were doing this like a couple hours ago.
Yep. Anyways, welcome everybody back to the Questionable Podcast. I'm Josh, joined by one of you two. Say your names.
I'm Tater.
Your name?
English is hard.
Tater. Adam.
Huh?
Actually, I don't think he has. Have you seen Yellowstone?
Not a lot of it, but I've seen some of it.
Tater.
No, so the backstory on how I
That's gonna
got
be cool.
Tater is there's this old guy I used to work with. Extremely racist.
He liked to say bad words in his free time.
Well, we had this African American guy that worked with us. His name was Tyler. So my name got changed to Tater instead of Tyler.
I've always called him Tahor, so
I was kind of a whore.
he grew into that nickname eventually.
Sorry, honey.
But anyways, welcome everybody to the Christmas episode. I know you can totally tell it's Christmas time by our decorations. Nothing's changed is the point here.
Santa's not real.
I mean, there's a lot of things that aren't real that people believe in, but we'll save that for a different podcast. I'm not trying to get canceled by the Christians and everybody else yet. We'll save them for last.
Let me just go into it now and post this last.
I mean, I guess we did talk about the Doomsday one and haven't been...
Aliens are real, liberals are not.
Liberals are definitely real. They just... Never mind. Well, I was going to say something that rhymes with not.
say, you can edit it out.
Deserve to rot. Liberals. Okay, take that back. Extreme liberals. Like, you know, your grandpa's Democrats were slightly okay. Besides, you know, the whole KKK thing. But, like...
Down goes the pussycat.
I'm going to have to cut all that out.
That'd be a good
No.
right there.
Uh,
There goes the pussycat.
That's a good way to get canceled. Look at that.
Couldn't even see what it was.
I forgot. Well, yeah, but he said it. It was a stuffed animal cat. Mm-hmm.
That thing's not real.
No.
None of this is real. We're all just a figment of your imagination, dude.
We're in a simulation.
I
If we're in
live in a
simulation, give me
simulation.
some money.
It's a
I'm still
realistic
broke in the simulation.
I'm still poor.
Playing the Sims.
It's a realistic simulation, alright? I still ain't got no money.
Adam never got the cheat codes, bro.
Shout out GTA 4.
Fact. I'm surprised you went 4 instead of like San Andreas or any of those.
Hey, there's supposed to be an update coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to tell them about that? You know more about it than I do.
So apparently there's supposed to be an update coming out tomorrow. This like Christmas, and there's now the guy who robs you is supposed to look like the Grinch, and he's called the Gooch.
I want to play with this gooch.
He'll,
Hey, yo.
yeah, hold up.
Do you think he'd pay you instead of rob you if you did?
Probably.
Well, he robs you of all your snacks and your cash.
Bro,
But then-
you can take my cash. Don't be taking my fucking snacks. That's some bullshit, Gooch.
But then, if you chase him
take him,
down
my
and
Gooch.
kill him,
Hey.
if you chase him down and kill him, he drops a present and you get a mask. It kind of, I don't know, kind of looks like a cross between Santa Claus and a Yeti.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeti
So
Claus?
Bigfoot.
No, a
Sa-
Yeti. It's white. Bigfoot lives in the woods.
Wait, why do we have to bring race
Yeah,
into
why?
this?
Don't f***ing start with me.
Does he also have blue eyes? What are you trying to do here?
I don't know. What
Oh,
what fucking eye color is your character?
blue.
No. I think brown.
Write that down over. You got to cut.
What else?
I'll
What
find
else?
it. I guarantee you I'll find it. It's 4 minutes and like 40 seconds.
What else? Oh, there's a new melee weapon. It's a giant candy cane.
Is it sharp at the end?
No.
I didn't know if it was like a knife or... So it's more like a blunt object.
Or a
No, this
dildo.
isn't Saints Row 3.
That also was in Saints Row 3. A big purple fucking...
Dildo.
Yeah.
That thing was so fun to beat the shit out of cops with.
oh.
Also, why was it in the police station?
Oh, also, if you can find the guy in the van, you can buy a rail gun.
Does it shoot candy?
No, it's just a
Or
fucking.
does it even
You
count?
said a guy in a van. I instantly thought candy.
It's a rail gun.
Yeah, it's 5 black dudes.
What?
That's called the getting railed gun, Taylor. There's a difference.
Oh, and then there's also
Semantics. Semantics matter. I'll just splice it at the end.
there's also 25 snowmen randomly placed on the map, which I have the map of already. And if you hit each one, you unlock a snowman suit.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I was gonna say GTA always does Christmas, but I was gonna say this is the most expensive I remember.
In terms of anything else, that's all I know.
So we're going to talk about the Call of Duty update?
Yes.
No, I ain't
Besides
really
the
played it.
fact, oh my god, dude, I need to go buy a 24 bag of Mountain Dew so I can get 100 COD points is what I need because I want that Santa Claus fucking pack,
Whoa, I'm
The
talking
what?
more the...
bro.
Yeah, you literally can run around Santa
Okay,
Claus.
so it's
I'm sure I have enough points to buy it.
it's 2,400,
I'm sure I have enough points
but
to
it's
buy.
it's one of the
I drink a
bad
lot of
guy-
Mountain Dew.
It's one of the bad guy operators. I forget which one, but he looks like Santa Claus. And what's really dope? Give me a second. What's really dope is the two guns that it comes with. One's a sniper rifle, and it's called Nice, and it has snow tracer. So when you shoot, I guess snowflakes come out. I don't know. I haven't seen
So liberals.
footage on it. Yeah, pretty much. But
Thanks,
it
Biden.
but it freezes their whole body like Sub-Zero used to. And then the naughty is, I think it's a trail of candy canes, and then it like fully just dismembers whatever you hit. And I was like,
Kind of cool.
that's kind of dope.
It's kind of dope.
I haven't
For
played it,
2,400?
but now that
Yeah.
I am not gonna work for like a week, I might play it again.
Yeah, he got laid off because he f***ed the secretary. No, that's not at all.
No, it's
what it
called
was.
seasonal construction,
Yeah.
and if people don't work outside, I don't work.
Makes logical sense.
So the whole Call of Duty thing, I was more going towards like the Warzone.
Fucking hit the chair.
No, that's actually just splatter. The chair did not get hit. That is all splatter.
Jesus. Anyways,
But it's paintball paint, so it washes
Yeah.
out with soap and water.
we're,
It's fine.
I don't know about the war.
Or have a pressure washer if you're feeling
So-
froggy. We can leave him in the chair. I don't care.
Can I be naked for this?
No.
It looks like you need a shave anyways. We'll just... Skin, hair, same thing.
Sit there, stay still. You're dirty. Go down to the river and wash yourself for a week.
Anyways, the Warzone update I was talking about was the new update they just did to change the AI difficulty. They added so you can buy your old
You play with AIs, you suck.
I mean, it's just if they
It's
don't
in the
have
game.
enough players in the lobby.
No, it's in the game. It's like mandatory every game.
Oh, you're talking about from the Strongholds?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So Strongholds have AIs, but supposedly they lowered the difficulty. No, they didn't.
I was going to say, in all
Yeah.
fairness, the one time we went to a Stronghold, I was like, I got this. I killed 3 of them, f***ing turned like half an inch, and just dude behind a wall blasted me, and I was like, I couldn't even f***ing see him.
Yeah, the
Door peaks are insane.
Wow.
but they've also added back into where you can buy your loadouts again. Like for
I'm not
Vance
surprised.
and Caldera.
I'm not
And
surprised
to
at
buy
all.
weapons is now $2,500 instead of $5,000.
Thank God.
So, I mean, they're changing it. I would say for the better. The map is still.
I think that's the best map that
100%.
Warzone's had. Can it be better? Yeah, but it's definitely the f***ing significantly better than Rebirth.
That's true. That's a whole different scale, though. Rebirth is like Dome. The size
Well,
of Dome.
yeah,
Hey,
it's a little bit bigger.
Whoa.
But
Dome's
no,
in Warzone 2.
yeah,
Yeah,
High
I've
rise.
not played that fucking map
No,
yet.
not at all.
It's Dome, high rise. You've got a bunch of caves, bunch of cities,
fuck, what's that one?
oil, quarry.
Yeah, quarry.
Oil!
Oh, Carl.
America!
Nobody tell George W. that he will invade the game. Motherfucker's gonna
Give it
hire
time.
IT people just to hack out all the oil. No,
Have you seen that thing where
Rust is the other one that's on there.
Have you seen that meme where it was like the Halo dudes? Or no, it was a comedian. And he was like, dude, if they put fucking how did he say it? He was talking about like Master Chief and shit,
Yeah.
and how they just took over a planet, and they were like, all right, we're done, let's go home. Then they were like, well, that one has oil, and he goes, oil? Mount up!
Hell yeah.
And it cuts to America.
Also, we're past 10 minutes.
So, what's your opinions on Transformers?
You think that'll stop me?
Please go further into this.
The movies.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, which
Any
one?
of them.
I think I've only seen up to the third. I didn't watch any of the ones after.
I've seen the first two.
Oh.
Didn't really pay attention after that.
Where do you rank them for movie lists?
Not high.
Really?
Like in total, or in
Like-
the order that I liked the Transformers movies
Go ahead and go in
exclusively.
Well, he's only seen fucking 2.
Oh, yeah. So, yours would be the first.
1 and 2.
I was like,
1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
I'm going
I've seen the others. I just didn't care for them, so I didn't watch them.
going like late 80s cartoon. The ones that people made on stop motion on YouTube with the figures.
Oh, dude, the
And the rest
toys,
of the movies.
dude, the fucking Transformer toys that could actually transform.
Oh, those were dope.
fucking top tier.
It's like Bakugans. What the fuck happened to Bakugans?
2008 happened.
Yeah.
Getting close again.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
Marcus hit right crash.
Man,
Shut the
Bakugans.
fuck up.
I give it at the most 2 years.
I do not have enough MREs for that shit yet.
No, I'm not talking like full on like.
Yeah, it's not going to be that.
I'm
It will
talking
just
like
be 2008 again.
I have 3 boxes.
It will just be 2008
It's
again.
not. It's not enough.
Just going to be
mac and cheese
housing
ones are
market
fucking
crash.
dope.
The what?
The mac and cheese ones.
He-
MREs.
Chili Mac?
Yeah.
No, dude. The ones that are dope, and I only have one, and it stays in my truck. But it's an MRE. It's called a First Strike ration. It is an entire day's of food in one fucking MRE. It's a little bit thicker than a regular MRE. About the same size, though. I only have one.
I don't know. My favorite ones are the ones that come with the Reese's that have been expired for 2.5 years. Those are my favorite. That or the lemon cookies. Those lemon cookies ain't bad.
Bro, the fucking... What is it? I don't know.
Think you could live off MREs for a year?
No. No.
In what situation do I have to live off MREs
No,
for a year?
you literally cannot.
Yeah,
Because it's so calorically dense, you will back up and die.
I mean, yeah.
no.
You literally cannot.
You live off MREs for a year, but occasionally you eat a fuck ton of grass just to really
No.
flush it right out.
There was a dude who ate MREs 3 times a day, which you're only supposed to eat 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's way.
He
too
made
much.
it to day 28 and died.
I thought it was gonna be.
Please.
I thought it was gonna
So
be.
no, you cannot do it for a year.
I thought it was gonna be like the Super Size Me thing where
No.
he gave up.
No.
Not the fucking. He died.
He didn't give up.
He died. His body gave up.
I respect his fucking champion mentality, though. I tell you what.
I'm sure whatever religious lord he believes in does too. Because he definitely met him. God.
But yeah, you literally cannot.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to, anyways.
Do you think supersizes should come back?
No.
Why?
Kind of.
I do.
Motherfucker.
Dude, imagine Bebop supersized.
Bebop's never had that.
Imagine if you could, though. You know how fucking amazing those fries would be?
Okay, but
I don't
hear
know,
me
you
out.
get halfway through. They're
Hear me
already
out.
cold.
Hear me out. Hear me out. No. You gotta take the fries and dip them in your chocolate shake. You're fucking doing it wrong.
I don't.
You're a goddamn communist.
Whoa! You watch your fucking mouth, all right?
That's the fucking truth.
Hey, in all fairness, I
Dude,
don't
you get the
drink
saltiness,
shake.
you get the sweetness.
I get where you're coming from. Like from a culinary standpoint, it makes sense. I just don't.
No!
Yeah.
That is the most un-American thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Bro,
That's the tism.
Literally, I'm gonna say this right now. The Bebop's one, it is what it is.
It's the best.
But Frosties, that's like the only reason people order Frosties. You know that, right? Is to dip their fries in them.
What?
Swear to God.
They're dumb too.
Nah, what's dumb is the people that order Wendy's chili because homeboy from, I want to say it was Cincinnati, shit in the chili for 5 years. 5 years and nobody caught him. They caught him on camera when they finally got their cameras fixed.
What?
5 years of shitting and chili, nobody noticed.
Yeah. Going back to the supersize me thing. If you want it that bad, order 2 meals, you fat ass.
I don't want to pay for 2.
Bro, get the McDonald's app. They have fucking things, I'm sure, that are like, oh, buy one, get one free or half off or something.
But I can't eat their cheeseburgers.
Why?
Because they're gross. They taste like fucking nothing.
Facts.
Oh, but fries in a fucking shake is gross.
Yeah.
Also,
why would you want to have salty chocolate?
here, I saw a video, and this will answer...
You don't eat fucking chocolate with sea salted caramel?
No.
Yeah, you're the fucking communist. There are millions of people out there that would side with me right now.
I guarantee they would, but they're not watching this because
maybe Taylor's not a communist.
Be optimistic.
Taylor might not be a communist. He might just be a socialist where he prefers there only be one option and anybody else who does differently is wrong. Socialism.
I might be German.
That's the thing that throws me, bro. Anybody who talks to me about Bernie Sanders and how socialism's the greatest thing since sliced bread, I'm like, you realized Hitler, like the Nazi party was the National Socialist Party.
Yeah.
Like, y'all ain't putting the correlation together, huh? Alright. Fuck him.
Like I said, common sense is...
Kanye West.
I didn't watch his interview.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
I've seen some shit. What the fuck was that motherfucker wearing?
I don't know. It's better than his homeless line.
Did you see that meme where it was like Kanye West now, and then it said Kanye West later, and it was Dave Chappelle when he did the blind black guy Triple K skit?
Yeah. Oh, it was hilarious. We'll have to show you that afterwards.
Mind you, this was
so good.
old Dave Chappelle, but I totally forgot about it until I seen that meme, and that shit had me rolling.
Let's just say it is Dave Chappelle, but with like gray hair, pretending to be an old black man, and he's blind, so he has glasses on and a walking stick, and he goes up there and he goes, "Yeah, I hate them. We should lynch these." And I was like,
Did you say it?
"Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh yeah,
hard R?
oh yeah."
Oh god, how did they get aired?
2006.
How?
Nobody cared back then.
Dude, you can say the
Nobody got
N-word on
canceled.
TV, but you can't say fuck
Or cunt.
or bitch.
You can say bitch if
Or
you're
asshole.
17, I think, or whatever the fuck it is. TM 17, I think is what it is.
What do I fucking look like? The FCC?
I don't fucking know. God damn it! Why does my brain work that way? He said that, and all I can think about is the Eminem, cause the FCC won't let me be.
Oh boy. Shout out to our weightlifting is.
Yeah, all fucking day. Speaking of that, you gonna take this? Almost got decapitated by my brother with a fucking, what was it, 25-pound dumbbell?
Dude, I seen a meme yesterday, and it said, "Y'all need to start acting like your penis size." And then it cut to a dude, grass falling out, and he went,
So what I'm hearing is I should go to a baseball field and chase butterflies in the outfield.
I should be in a sweatshop.
Ah, the 2-inch repeater. I like it.
Yeah.
Adam's over there like, I need a nipple for this bottle.
"We already drive lifted trucks. I think that's enough."
Touche.
No,
Some more than others,
so I
but
have a sticker at home.
your tires are wider than mine, so it makes up for it.
So I have a sticker at home that says, "Lifted so my dick don't drag." I found this the funniest thing ever. I was walking through the Iowa State Fair, and I'm walking to the 4-H building, and there's just this
Yeah.
big ass stand of stickers. I'm like, I'll look through them. Whatever. I see them. I'm like, oh shit. The jokes are about lifted truck, small dicks. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It says lifted to my dick door rack. I'm like, yep, getting that.
I don't know. I was behind when I was coming back from work, I think yesterday or the day before.
What is it on your truck?
No, it's on my dresser that my great grandma gave me.
Oh, smart.
Should have put it on the truck.
My windows are black. It's black.
Put it on the fucking outside.
No, the sticker's black.
The sticker's black.
It'd be black on black.
That would be like the most dumb
Your
thing.
fucking truck's white. Put it on the tailgate.
That's more redneck than fucking putting. Never mind. That's no.
He was gonna say putting your dick in your cousin. That's what he was gonna say. I finished it for him. You're welcome. Anyways, no.
Why
So I
go
was,
across town when you can go across the hall?
Wouldn't that be your sister?
Dude, I seen a video. The dude went and interviewed people in, I can't remember exactly what state it was.
Alabama,
Kentucky,
No, I actually don't remember.
Arkansas,
Louisiana.
Missouri.
It might have been Mississippi. I don't know.
Fuck.
But
Mississippi's
the dude
too broke.
The dude was in the interview was like, so, like, there's a big thing about incest down here, and old white dude, straight face goes, why go across town when you can go across the hall?
That's just fucked.
And then it cuts to another dude, and he's like, so, same question. There's a thing about incest. He's like, have you ever done it? He's like, stepmoms, ex-moms. I'm like, how?
Technically, none of that's incest. It's step. It's
What about
fucked
a real
up,
mom?
but it's not incest. Yeah, that's incest. I was gonna say one's like a fucked up fantasy that Pornhub, for some odd reason, pushes like it's the best thing since Jesus
Sliced
walked
bread.
the earth.
Sliced bread.
It's more like sliced inbread. Anywho,
Why slice the bread when you can stay in the bread?
God damn it, you're more inbred than gluten. Stop talking to me.
So is your dick's a knife then, right? When you start cutting that bread.
What?
Oh my God.
You're not allowed in the kitchen.
Okay, Josh, since you went to culinary school,
No, you cannot slice bread with your dick. You might be able to slice dick with your bread though. Depends how long you leave it out for.
What?
Bro, if you've ever felt stale ass bread, you could probably at least get like
knock a motherfucker out.
quarter of an inch through your pecker. Just fucking.
Oh, so I work for a interesting place. So one of those stories that I've heard is about a guy breaking his penis.
Yeah, that's the
That
thing.
happens.
I know. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Can you pee around corners?
Technically, you can bleed out from that.
100%.
It's horrifying. Yeah.
So I was like, this context, I'm like, how the fuck did it happen? So I was talking to a fellow individual, and they told me, because I can't tell you where they work for or what
Sure.
they work for, because that'd probably get me fired.
Probably, but you saying that makes me know that I know.
Oh,
Okay.
100%.
Anyways, keep going.
Tell us after that.
Oh, 100%.
You should fucking know.
Yeah, especially with where I work for.
Huh?
Reason of deduction, Adam. Where does he work?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. That's
Man
how he
breaking
knows.
penis.
Yeah, no
There's
shit. Go
story.
on with the story.
So he was fucking this chick. Come to find out it was his step cousin.
Okay.
And she broke his dick?
And she broke his dick.
How'd she break his dick? Did we?
Because she broke her hip.
What?
What?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. There was 2 ambulance trips that night.
Yeah. But
Now he has a pump that blows his penis up when he tries to get hard.
That's tough.
That's how that works.
yeah,
That's tough.
it still probably has a bit of a.
It's like when you jerk off with. So kids, if you're ever watching this, don't take this as advice.
Don't jerk off with icy hot first.
That's-
While he put that disclaimer out there, let me just.
Very true.
Don't do that.
If you're gonna beat off with the right hand, every once in a while put the left in because it feels like a new person.
Also, it's how you prevent carpal tunnel.
And it pulls to the right if you beat off too much with the right.
I wonder if that's actually true.
100%.
Really? You
Swear
think
to God.
so?
Swear to God.
Huh.
False.
Adam's like, I only use my right, motherfucker.
That actually,
False.
like, long periods of times it will.
False.
No, I swear to God, I will.
He's gonna keep doing it. By the time he's
Well, then
40,
apparently
it's
I'm
gonna
not
be.
beating off enough.
Exactly. You got a wife.
But anyways, no. So the sticker I saw.
Wait, you should beat off more because you have a wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Anyways, the sticker.
What you think this is? Hollywood?
It's real life.
Let me get a couple. I don't need like a whole handful. I just need like 4.
Try it.
But anyways, So the sticker I saw was on a Dodge, and it was
Not surprised.
a black Dodge with tinted windows, which okay. But the sticker was white and lime green. So I was like, oh, I already know this is gonna be fucking good because he's trying to get attention for it. And it says, and I quote, "Odge, because you'll get the D later." And I really wanted to like follow him and wait for him to stop somewhere and be like, so like, is that true? But like, actually, how much puss has that gotten you over the time? Because I'm guessing negative.
Probably
You have a
not,
net
actually.
bullshit.
Have you seen some of the stickers on some of SEMA trucks?
His wasn't a fucking SEMA truck.
But I'm saying though, like
His was stock, but tinted. That was it.
Oh, then yeah, he ain't pulling nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's pulling other wieners.
I think he net lost pussy from that.
Hey,
like
it
he
just-
could have gotten a couple girls, walked.
To be fair, it just said you'll get the D later. It didn't say to who or what.
We are assuming his
Sheep.
sexuality.
Well,
He could like dudes.
I was thinking he's a sheep fucker. I mean, he drives a Dodge. My guess is he wears his boots or his jeans tucked into his boots.
I definitely did not think you were going that way with that, but okay.
Which one, sheep fucker?
No.
Oh.
Boots tucked in.
That's what that means.
I was talking about the guys that.
We're past 10 minutes. Fuck it.
Oh,
Worst
you're
comes
gonna-
worse, I can censor.
Okay, cool. The guys that wear towels on their heads. Them, the sheep fuckers with red dots.
I mean, well, I don't know about the red dots. That's more Indian.
Oh, sure. I build 100 bridges. Nobody calls me a bridge builder, but I fuck one goat.
You better cut that right there.
No, that's all staying. Fuck you mean? This is an educational podcast for educational
It
individuals.
actually has been educational. Don't beat off with the right hand only.
Yeah, don't fuck sheep. Or put stupid stickers on your truck whenever it's a stock truck.
Dude, tell me why. So, I was looking at 2020 Dodge 3500, right? Dually,
We're good.
limited, nice as shit.
100 grand,
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
if not more.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. But I didn't say right
Remember
now.
those cashews. I'll Venmo you money.
You can hold these nuts.
He's trying to hold these
I'm
nuts.
telling a story. Hold on.
Fucking cashews, bitch.
Telling a story. Hold on.
Just reach
You're my
for him.
dad.
Reach for him. No balls.
Ooh, hey.
Can't reach that far.
But it was the same truck that I was looking at, and the dude put one of those truck bed campers on the back
Yeah.
of a
May I have some
2020
more?
Ram 3500. Cracked the frame.
Oh,
Was nowhere near being overloaded.
So,
Don't want one anymore.
the reason why...
I mean, I still do. The interior's fucking but
is it weird I don't like leather interior?
Leather interior's the shit.
I-
Even cold leather interior.
oh, dude, it's
Oh.
shit.
I don't like leather. I don't know.
So much easier cleaning than cloth.
That would involve
much.
me cleaning it.
That's probably why you don't like leather, because you don't
Probably.
clean it.
I've never owned leather, but I know
Well, then how do you know?
I was gonna say the main reason I don't like leather is because when it gets hot in the sun, I just don't like it.
That's why you get the cool.
Motherfucker, how much money you think I'm spending?
You spend 70 grand on a truck the way the market is right now, you better get exactly what you want.
In what fucking world do you think I'm spending
I'm
70
saying-
grand on a truck?
I'm saying the way the market is right now, if you want a newer truck,
I don't want a newer truck. I want an older truck. I want to go back to my cat eye.
Yeah. I'd take a C10.
Mm.
Lowered.
have you seen-
C10, lowered, twin turbo Duramax.
Speaking of that, after this I'll show you somebody that's got one. LBZ Duramax with a 104mm turbo on it.
So should we do a political corner? Because I've been watching some shit, and I'm a little anky.
Sure!
Okay.
Alright.
Well, then this is everybody's warning that the next probably 5 to 10 minutes will at least be somewhat political, if not severely political. So in advance, trigger warning. If I upset you by what I say,
I don't care.
literally could not give less of a fuck. If you want to have a conversation, put it down in the comments. If it's,
I won't read them.
I will. But if it's illogical and slightly stupid, I'm not going to fucking respond.
I'm gonna call you dumb.
But, okay. So, yes or no, should trans women, so men,
Probably
biological men, to women, be allowed to play in female sports?
No.
No.
The reason I asked that is because not too long ago, talking
Talking about the swimmer?
the fucking swimmer who beat, keep this in mind,
Shattered fucking records.
shattered records, but also beat a I can't say
Beat a
silver.
civil engineer.
Yeah, right. That might have been her minor. Anyways, beat a silver medalist in the Olympics. Who got, but yeah, this woman got a silver medal in the Olympics, and this trans woman beat her. Keep in mind that same person, if you look at their time, that crushed women's swimming records out of the water, wouldn't have even placed top 500th. Not all time, but in that year in collegiate swimming.
So
Yeah.
In what fucking world is that acceptable to be like, well, I'm subpar at male sports. Let me transition.
Because-
and I get it,
because-
your identity, but
Because
fuck outta
logic is not a fucking thing anymore, and apparently whatever you say you are, people have to abide by
I'm a
that.
Apache helicopter, bitch.
And I'm
You better-
fucking Elon Musk,
here. You better
alright?
start grabbing some rockets.
Don't tempt me.
And I'm fucking Elon Musk.
Hey.
But just because I identify as that, I don't have his fucking money.
You could.
Is that the last one?
Yeah,
I figured.
we're out.
But no, it's upsetting to me. Not only from the standpoint of, yes, now you have a biological male winning a championship in a woman's sport.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, on top of that, currently, as of like this year, only this year, there are 80 female athletes who have lost their scholarships to biological men who transitioned.
Devil's avocado. Does it?
What the fuck did you just say?
I got... Did you mean lettuce? Like marijuana? Devil's lettuce?
No.
Devil's avocado.
Devil's avocado. I'm gonna take the opposite side. I can somewhat, and I mean strictly in high
Devil's
fucking.
avocado.
Yeah.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that.
I can
Anyways,
understand how they would want to compete in that, but I think that should be a completely separate
Agreed.
division. Like, let's say you have your
they should have a non-binary division.
100%. There should be your strictly women's, strictly men's, strictly transgender, because
Yeah.
then, like, let's say Michael Phelps wanted to be a female.
Oh, that wouldn't even be close. Like, even Michael Phelps now.
Okay. I will agree with you on that, but that was not the question. The question was, should trans women compete in female sports?
I said no.
What? Yeah.
But I'm playing the devil's
But
avocado.
I wouldn't disagree with a third division strictly for non-binary or transgender people to go against each
Oh
other.
yeah, no, because frankly, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Also, the
I
ratings would be
don't. I
so
don't give
god-awful.
two fucks.
But I don't
And
think
neither
we should-
the internet doesn't care what I have to
I
say
don't
either.
think we should categorize biological people and different genders in the same sport, if that makes sense.
No.
So, like, you should not put, theoretically speaking, up till the last 2 years, women did not play football.
No.
You should not.
I mean, here and there in high school, but not in, like, college.
College, NFL,
Which, like,
anything like that. There is
if you want to, in my opinion, though, if you want to be a female kicker, go for it.
if you want to be a female anything, try for it.
Yeah.
But don't bitch because they said, oh, you're not good enough because you're a woman. Which it does happen.
While we're on that.
Okay. It's the same thing because I've seen this in the military, right?
Oh, PT standards?
Or testing standards.
Yeah.
Well, to an extent, right? So the new PT test is just straight across the board.
Yeah,
If you can do it,
gender
you
neutral.
can do it. If you
But
can't,
there's
you
no
can't.
pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups.
Now there's
There's pull-ups, but they're allowed to do them straight.
no. There's no significant like that is a pull up.
Yeah.
There was a leg tuck, but they got rid of that because people are fucking unfit and couldn't do one.
Which is, I mean, I can't. But
So they
I'm
replaced it
also-
with a fucking plank because people are pussies.
They replaced it with something first and then went to the plank.
No.
Or was it they
It
replaced
was
it with the plank?
a
and then
leg
something else?
tuck.
Yeah.
And then people couldn't do that, so they gave them the option of leg tuck or plank. Now it's just the plank.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
And then there's a form of push-ups. It's a T push-up. You have to go all the way down, like chest on ground, arms out, come back, back up, which kills the fucking shoulders.
I could imagine.
I'm not even gonna lie. That
I could imagine.
Sucks. And then you have a deadlift, a ball throw, a sled drag carry, which that
You
shit.
would've fucking rocked that.
Oh, I would have killed that. That was the one thing I
sled
was
drag
good
carry?
at. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That was literally the only thing I ever did in practice.
No.
That and running a circle around
To
a hula
max
hoop.
that shit, you would not get off the fucking ground. I promise you. Shit sucks.
What'd you do to that?
Oh, I maxed the fucker.
So if you can do it, I guarantee you, me and him can do it.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna say you can't, but what I'm
Just
saying.
couldn't, though.
Yeah, that was literally.
No, what
you
I'm
just
saying
said.
is you're not gonna get off the fucking ground, because the shit sucks.
I mean, it's not fun.
But you're going into hostile environments. That's not fun either.
Yeah.
Right, but getting back to my point is these standards have been set for how many fucking decades, right?
They've been
least
changing.
Like,
So
no, I'm talking about specific schools. Like, if you want to go to Ranger School,
no, they've
go-
still been changing. It
you want
started
to go Special Forces. I'm getting to that.
I was gonna say it started in the 70s where everything was just this is what you had to do. Period.
I'm getting to that. Right? If you want to go for it, fucking go for it.
Yeah.
But you're going to abide by those standards. Those
Agreed.
standards are there for a reason.
Yeah. That's how I feel about
There
it.
was some chick on the internet who tried to say that the plate carriers and the rucksacks aren't fit for females because they're molded to the male body, which, mind you, all of them are adjustable to fit any body type.
Yeah.
And there was a female service member who got on that video and was like, no, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Mind you, the person who was making the video originally wasn't even in the fucking military. Okay? So,
Surprising. White woman complains for people that aren't even who she is or ever has affiliated with.
yeah.
Weird.
So,
Who
the
just
standards and equipment are there for a reason.
Yeah.
Do not change them just because you can't do it. If you can't do it, train harder. Or don't do it.
Or go into a different MOS.
And it doesn't even have to do with MOS.
Well, yes.
You can be any MOS. Go to Ranger School. You can be any MOS.
Well,
Go to
yes.
Special Forces.
But
Selection.
What I'm saying is
Selection, if you pass,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
pick your new MOS, but that's besides the point.
But no, a lot of the people, like, the original reason that it was changing was because not enough women were getting into service in general. Which they were signing up at a decent number, but they just weren't passing the test. So then it
Okay,
kept getting
but
lower,
again,
kept getting lower.
again, that goes back to my point. If you can't do it, train harder,
Yeah.
try again, or find something else.
So one of the videos I
Okay.
was watching about it cracked me up because
Now, with that being said, I'm not saying that females shouldn't be
No.
in the military.
no, if you are capable of passing the test,
Those standards
for
are
it.
there for a reason.
yeah.
If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't.
No, it's well, and what cracked me up
Welcome to my TED Talk.
What cracked me up about the video I saw was it was essentially a person being like, well, it's not fair because they keep changing, or they haven't changed the standards enough. And I was like, they changed the standards about as much as you can while having an actual slightly acceptable military. And women were still failing at 65%. Men were at 10. The original number was men at 15, women at 87. I'm sorry, our military should be A, fully capable of doing PT. B, I want a strong military, which means I want strong people in the military.
Why do you think I got out?
Yeah. But like at the end
Dude,
of the day,
it got to the point. It got to the point when I was in that if one of my soldiers that I had was being a fuckhead, so I called them
yeah.
and was like, "Hey, stop being a fuckhead," I could get in trouble
No, which is
for
ridiculous.
calling them that. You're in the fucking military.
Yeah.
Grow some balls,
No, it has changed.
figuratively.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, fuck, literally. I don't know.
No, it has changed dramatically from, like, think about Full Metal Jacket. There's no way in fuck that could ever happen. which is more or less how it kind of was back then. But nowadays, oh my God, if you ripped into somebody the way that the sergeant and that did, no.
Can't anymore.
Lee Ermey.
Yeah, Lee Hermey. This dude's fucking comedy. Wasn't he actually in the service? I forgot what branch.
He was a Marine.
Was he a Marine?
Yeah.
Damn.
He got out at I don't know the fucking Marine ranks. I think he got out as a staff sergeant or some shit,
That would make sense.
and then was
Yeah, that's all you can.
honorably promoted to gunnery sergeant or some shit.
Gunny, yeah.
I don't know what rank he got out at, but I know he got
He would have had
honorably promoted.
I was going
do
to say,
that.
because he definitely did that in the military, which means he would have had to at least have been probably a gunnery. His gunnery
No, when he
sergeant-
got out, he was not
Oh,
a
no
gunnery
shit.
sergeant. He was promoted to it
So he was the
after
staff
his
sergeant
service ended.
Okay.
I think so. I don't know the Marine
'Cause
ranks.
I was going to say, he definitely did. I know for a fact that he did basic train, like, I forget what
He
it's
was a
called.
DI,
Yeah.
a drill
Um,
instructor.
But, no, and the other thing that cracks me up is, like, females' bodies are not the same as male bodies. It's physically fact. Like,
Well,
their
yeah.
bone density is significantly lower, their muscle mass is significantly lower, their body fat is significantly higher.
Fuck it. Take test. Take test boosters.
Well, and that's part of the interesting thing that cracks me up is, like, they'll talk about female sports, and they're like, well, how can these females transition into male sports?
Test
Steroids.
boosters.
They take steroids, which
Or
is
you
illegal.
don't.
It's not a good idea. Like, I'm sorry, unless you transition before puberty, which I'm sorry, you shouldn't fucking do, because at that time, you don't know if it's a phase. You're like, I want to be a man. Maybe you
Dude,
don't in 2 years.
Do you know how many videos I've seen of people who were transitioned
And
going
regret
through
it?
puberty and are like, I fucking hate my life.
Yeah.
Because they have to take testosterone blockers every fucking day for the rest
Yeah.
of their life.
Well, and so on a more serious note on that, and because I don't want it to sound like we're transphobic or we hate trans people, I have questions that I haven't really had answers about it, but I will say this. The fact that trans people kill or have a 44% chance or 44% a suicide temp, it's astronomical. The only people that you see that in other than transgender people are severe schizophrenics. The Holocaust. People that were in Auschwitz during the Holocaust were only 25%. That is a major problem.
yeah, I wouldn't say I'm transphobic. I just
I have
say-
questions like that. I'm confused
I have a
about
lot
it.
of questions that have not properly been answered because if you ask any question, you're automatically
Oh,
transphobic
yeah.
and get fucking yelled at by the internet.
But like, I have nothing. Like, if you want me to, if
But
you
like,
look
if
like,
you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't care.
but if you look like Steve from down the street, but you want me to call you Stephanie, okay, whatever. That's it. It is what it is. If I fuck up, I'm sorry. I might say dude to you, and it's
He
not
says
meant to
dude
be
to his
offensive.
wife.
Fuck facts. I literally just did on the phone earlier.
I do that too, though.
But it, like, anymore, it's one of those things that I hate how much you have to watch every single thing you say.
We're moving this place though eventually. I mean, it was gonna come to this eventually.
I wish it didn't. Like, there were plenty of ways to fucking prevent it.
What I wish is that because people like us have questions and don't fully understand it, take the time to sit down
Yeah.
and answer these questions and not just automatically fucking lose your fucking mind.
But I'm sorry. Do it to adults. Stop doing this shit to kids. Stop
Dude,
trying
if
to
you're a
introduce this
doctor,
shit to children.
if you're a doctor and you allow this shit, because either way you're gonna get fucking paid, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. Now, what fucks with me more than anything else
Like,
is,
you have to be 21 to vote, but you
Yeah.
can be any age and
Mhm.
change your.
I mean,
change
not
your fucking
everywhere, but yeah, certain places.
your
Colorado,
entire
California,
fucking
Seattle.
body,
Yeah. Or
identity,
Washington.
whatever.
Yeah. No,
Or
well, and that's
my
like,
bad. 21 to drink and smoke, 18 to vote.
yeah.
Technically,
No, it's
personally, I think they should bump that shit up, but whatever.
what to vote.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know, honestly.
No,
I
I'll
don't know.
bump it up.
I think
Too many people at the age of 18 are closed-minded.
you think that, but at the same time, I think there needs to be a cutoff on when you can vote.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I'm sorry. Once you hit 90, your time's
Dude,
around the corner.
everybody
you don't need
in
to vote
Congress,
no more.
dude, everybody in Congress.
Oh, that shit needs to have at least a term limit. Maybe an age limit, but for sure a fucking term limit.
Oh, for sure, term limit.
Like,
I will look past the age limit, even though some of them are older than dinosaur piss.
I don't know.
There should be a term limit, just like there is for the presidency. You get 2 terms, 4 years each, then you're done.
Yeah. I will say, though, I may or may not have bought party poppers when I found out that Pelosi was no longer Speaker of the House. It was probably one of my happiest days I've ever been alive.
I think you sent it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a letter from Trump to Pelosi, and if you take every single first letter on the left side,
column.
says "fuck you, cunt."
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I had a good old laugh on that one.
Because she's the same person who passed laws to stop insider trading, but allowed her husband to put, I think it was somewhere around $2.2 million into Tesla a week before they passed the Green Energy Act for vehicles, which meant Tesla was making a lot of fucking money. You can't make a law to send people to jail for shit you do. You can. Makes you a dog shit human being.
We have a lot of those, though.
Fuck. Honestly, and this might not be... you guys might...
Well, if you go down that road, fucking bribery
Oh, yeah.
is technically illegal,
Or,
depending on the position.
Or killing people in...
Like bribing an officer of the law.
Or killing people in their jail cell.
We're not going to go down that.
I know somebody that needs to be killed in a jail cell.
Who's in jail?
We're not going to talk about this on the podcast.
Oh, all right then.
All right, fair enough. No, but if you try and bribe an officer, it's illegal.
Yeah.
But it still happens.
But I believe it was the governor of Iowa a few years back
Oh.
who got pulled over. His driver got pulled over for speeding while he was in the back, and that cop got fired.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Honestly, it's not as bad as him paying off his fucking... Or was it Ernst? One of the governors, either Branstad or Ernst, paid off the judge that was going over their child's DUI case where they killed 2 people. And he got off with, I think it was 18 months of community service.
Yeah.
That was it. Which is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Whether you're right or left, you should have to abide by the fucking law. I don't give a fuck who you are. But with that being said, not gonna lie, I'm kind of upset that Trump's running again.
Why?
Because I don't think that, especially right now, he's what's best for the Republican Party. Mainly because the Republican Party will not actually endorse him, which means it's going to split the vote, which means whoever runs for the Democrats is probably going to win again. Because half of the people that voted for Trump in 2016 and 2020 are diehard Trumpers now. They went from being like regular conservatives to super hard on Trump. And whoever, like, if he doesn't win the primary, it's over. Democrats are going to win.
Yes, but I personally have talked to a lot of people who voted Democrat in the 2016 election and was like, I fucking regret it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's like...
Well, even the 2020 election, they were like, I fucking regret it.
What I think is really
especially the 2020 election.
Yeah. What I think is really interesting is if you look right now at...
But the majority though, voted because he wasn't Trump.
Yeah. No, it was a lesser two...
Shit went south real fast, and south came north real fast.
It was a lesser of two evils, which is why... Granted, I actually...
150 plus thousand undocumented immigrants. Yeah. The Border Patrol does not have any recollection on.
No. Well, I mean, in all fairness, people, not going to name names, but people in very high standings in the United States government are going to countries that, or not countries, states that neighbor the border and aren't doing anything or talking about it or addressing it. And if they get asked about it, they quickly go, it's not on our priorities, and that's it. That's all they say.
Did you see the Department of Justice is suing the state of Arizona because they put like 3 to 4 shipping containers high wall across the border? Mm-hmm. Imagine getting sued by somebody who's supposed to doing their job, but instead you're getting sued for doing their job.
Yeah. No, it's getting ridiculous. It's to the point now where our country to most other countries looks like a laughingstock besides our military. We have such strong military might that is the only thing saving us.
No.
No.
We may have numbers, funding, and power, but the mentality that the soldiers themselves have is not there.
I don't know.
The guys that I deployed with, like the guys that I had, which we were fucking like 8 people maybe from my platoon. I'd go with them again in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Anybody else that I talk to, dude, I wouldn't trust their mentality. I wouldn't trust their skills. I wouldn't trust them in general.
Well, I get that, but what I'm saying is at the end of the day, the only reason the U.S. hasn't been fucked with everything going on is strictly because our military might. Not necessarily our soldiers, but our might.
That's because they look at the numbers.
The numbers are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but unless you're actually in it and see the mentality.
Well, yeah. But they're not. That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason we haven't been fucked with is because we have the 1st and the 2nd Air Force with the actual Air Force and the Navy.
Meh.
And then we have the strongest Navy. We have the most amount of numbers that comes to almost everything besides tanks and large helicopters. Russia has both of those.
Oh.
Germany's still a little bit, a lot of bit behind. They're like maybe 12th. But no, the 2 strongest countries besides us are
Japan
China
is
and
really
Russia.
far behind. They just now increased their military spending.
I don't know if you know this, but dropping 2 nukes on somebody and them going to hentai for their main religion recently, it kind of fucks with people.
You know what I don't understand? Circling back to the border thing is people are like, oh, just let them across. Keep the open border. You go to any other country, it's the exact fucking same.
Well, what I think is fucking hilarious to me...
Dude, if I go to Germany right now, I cannot buy land unless I am a German citizen.
No, what I think is funny is, like, a lot of the countries that people who say that U.S. should have open borders, a lot of the countries that they compare the U.S. to on why we're so bad and we need to be like these other countries are way fucking stricter. Like, if you look at Iceland, Greenland, Sweden,
dude,
Poland
Sweden, fuck.
Iceland, the only way that you even get citizenship is by either marriage in, which even then, technically, you have to get a genetic test to prove where you come from. And that's the country that everybody wants us to be like. You can't say that we are so close-minded, we need to be more open to other people, and then be like, but we should be more like Iceland. Like, fuck, what?
Well, look at Canada, right? If you go to become a citizen of Canada, shut up. If you go to become a citizen of Canada, the whole process takes about, I think, 5 years, and that's with a grace period. Mm-hmm. Make sure you don't fuck up.
Yeah.
You have to take so many medical tests to make sure you are fucking spick and span clean. Yeah. Because they have technically the free healthcare thing.
Yeah, that takes 5 years to get any kind of actual diagnosis if it's a severe issue.
That's not my point.
No, but I'm just saying it's fucked. Also, you can't own a pistol anymore.
No, you can own it. You can't buy, sell, or trade. So if you had it previously, you're good.
Oh, grandfather rule. That's cool. Until they come and try and take them. Because in Canada, I guess they only have the fucking Mounties.
Trudeau.
It's weird how a dude who was in blackface so much of his young life...
Trudeau's a fucking pussy.
Oh, yeah. You know anything about Justin Trudeau?
He's a fucking pussy.
The dude, on 2 separate occasions in his early 20s, was in blackface. And somehow got to be Prime Minister of Canada.
And is doing the exact same thing that his father did as Prime Minister with the handguns.
Mm-hmm.
The exact same thing.
Oh, identical, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure it was on the same date, too. Because it was, I think, like 20, 30 years apart.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't say the politics.
I tried to. Like, I have done really well recently, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll try to watch something, and I watched it, and then it just makes me angry.
The one thing that you got to pay attention, though, with Canadian politics is, for, like, us, we have left and right.
Yeah.
Theirs is the opposite.
Yep. Their conservatives are technically left.
Yeah, fucking threw me
Yeah.
off the first time.
I don't know. I'm about as far right as you can go anymore, I think. Because it's...
Oh, what? You're not libertarian anymore?
No, that is libertarian. Libertarian is about as far right as you can go before becoming an anarchist. Which I'm not quite there yet. Maybe give it a couple more months. I might be. I'm just saying, a fresh start wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
And how would you propose this fresh start? Because we were already really fucking close to a civil war.
I'm thinking do what happened at the Capitol, but A, slightly more peacefully, B, actually plan it out to where it's more than, 250 people that kind of just got to walk past the guards?
You want to talk about the Capitol? I seen an interview. I think it was today, actually. And I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm sure you can guess. It's 3 letters. They were talking about how, when we showed up, they were having actual conversations with us and actually sit down and talking, and then it cut to newscasts from that day.
Yeah.
They were like, cars were on fire, banks and business windows are being broken. Mm-hmm. Then it cut back to that interview. I'm like, really? The audacity you have.
Any of the 3 or 4 letter mainstream medias, all can suck my left fucking nut anymore. All of them suck. All of them read from the goddamn same exact script, and it's to the point. Like, what happened to journalistic integrity? Like,
there isn't any.
Just read the fucking news.
Well, see, there is, but then you get shot down and kicked out of the White House press conferences.
Yeah.
And then half of them, over half of them, don't even get called on. Ever. But what do I know?
No, it like I said, it's just ridiculous to me. And like the Capitol thing, did they do it wrong? Yes.
Oh, 100%.
There's 100% better ways that you could have gone about that. But from at least a libertarian standpoint, the Capitol literally, it says it on the fucking Capitol building. It is the house of the people. But yet the people are not allowed in the house.
You know what I think is funny? Circling back to Pelosi. They were like,
we keep saying circling back. I'm going to put fucking pictures of, what's her name? Pulaski? The redhead that was in Biden's first couple terms. Let me circle back to that.
But see, the difference between me and her is I actually come back.
Facts.
You go 2 rounds?
Motherfucker's like a roundabout. You just keep circling. Anyway, circle back to where you were at.
When that whole thing was going on, and they were like, we need to have open borders. And then they put up barbed wire fence around the Capitol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shit cracked.
Where's your fucking open borders now, bitch? Oh, that's right. You're hiding. Because you're afraid of the American people. Which, according to Stanford's IT department, American is now a bad term.
Oh, yeah.
Because it symbolizes people who were born in America and not U.S. citizens in general.
Technically,
that's exactly what it is.
Technically, they're trying to classify it as hate speech.
Yeah. No, if you are a U.S. citizen, you're an American.
Yeah.
Is that really how bad this world's getting now?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Dude, it's fucked.
Stanford IT department. And the interview, the bitch is wearing cat ears on a live TV interview.
Are you sure she's not a male?
Fuck, I don't know. I didn't watch
don't
it.
assume.
It was just a picture. I read the article.
Don't call her bitch. She could be a douche.
I don't care.
I don't know. You want to know
It was a picture of the interview, and I read the article.
You want to know something else that's funny? Is that there are 4 major prestigious schools that within the last, I think it was 3 years, have made a new class, which is fat phobia and the history of large American studies or some shit like that.
So this world, you know, it kind of reminds me of. Remember that movie Wall-E?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
It's getting there.
So I'm confused now. Are people afraid of fat people or?
No, people are phobic to them, which essentially just means they're trying to do things to hurt fat people. because being fat is now healthy. Being fat is now looked at as an acceptable way to live your life. Like,
I'm sorry.
Fucking fat.
oh,
I'm sorry. If you cannot move under your own power, that's not healthy. You're fucking fat.
no, what gets better is now
That is not healthy.
now doctors are not allowed to call people morbidly obese anymore. They're supposed to call them large human I think it was like large human bodied or some shit like that. Where I was like, no, you're
Listen, you
like,
fat
don't get me
fuck.
wrong, I'm fat. I definitely could lose some weight, but I'm not that fucking fat.
Morbidly obese?
Yeah. Which technically, if you look at BMI, I am, or not BMI, but the height to whatever the fuck.
That's a false
Yeah,
question,
but
too.
That's the dumbest shit in the world.
You could be 1 pound over, and
I have
they're
to
like,
be-
"You're morbidly obese."
no,
Like,
at my height to not be.
They're called,
So Aaron Donald's morbidly obese.
Yes.
yes, we call them the iron marshmallows. It's a real term in the military. We call them the iron marshmallows. So I'm like 6'1", somewhere around there, like 180, 185.
Yeah.
There are dudes that would be like 220, 230, outrun my ass.
Yeah.
Iron marshmallows.
That's what it's called. A D1 football player that didn't get good enough grades.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
that is.
Oh no.
6'2", 220, that is a starting linebacker at Alabama who could not pass history class. That's what that is. I promise you. But, anyways.
Well, if you look at Brian Shaw, 4-time world's strongest man, morbidly obese.
Oh, yeah.
6'9", 420 pounds.
Or the Mountain from fucking Game of Thrones. I forgot.
Half
his real
Thor
name.
Bjornsson.
Yeah. Massive human beings. Like 6'6",
Dude.
340.
For
Obese.
now, as of just a couple days ago, 4-time classic physique Mr. Olympia, Chris Bumstead.
Do not know who that is, but all right.
4-time classic physique
I
Mr.
heard
Olympia.
you.
Dude's fucking massive. He's like 6'1", like
Yeah.
about 240.
Obese.
Straight fucking muscle. Technically morbidly obese.
Yeah. Or
Has
Arnold back
has
in the day.
more muscle than all three of us combined.
Oh, I
in his
guarantee it.
both fucking legs. Not even the top half.
Also, uses more tanning spray than any of us could afford in a year.
It's three coats of bronze, and that's to see the definition.
That's 3 coats of bronze. How much
Yeah?
is a can of bronze?
He doesn't fucking do it himself. They hire people to come and do
I'm
it.
saying he paid. That is more money in bronzer than all 3 of us combined can
I guarantee
afford.
it's worth more than this house.
Oh, probably.
Probably
Bronzer. I
more
guarantee
bronze
bronzer
than
ain't
the other.
cheap.
I don't think you guys understand like how low budget the bodybuilding sport actually is.
To an extent.
No.
Ah,
Also, did you?
There is no money in it. The only reason they make money
Oh,
is
yeah.
sponsorships.
Yeah. No. Speaking of that, did you hear that there is now a natural, classification for bodybuilders?
Yeah, there always has been.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was new, or
No.
wasn't it? Isn't it like from the 2000s, 2010s?
I don't know.
Because I know back when Arnold did it, he was like, "No, everybody juiced." He was like, "That's the only way you got close to winning."
Well, yeah.
I was like, "Touche." Not gonna lie,
But there's also
roids sometimes don't sound that bad. I could deal with my nuts being a little bit smaller.
well, yeah, but now you
That
have
and back knee.
you have shit that does the same things as steroids, but it's not steroids.
That is true. Anyways, we are.
Will
at,
you piss hot on a drug test? Yes, you will.
100%. We are at time. Anybody want to sign us off?
Bye, bitches.
I guess I will. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching the Questionable podcast. I hope you guys have a great New Year's. Actually, we might do one before New Year's. I guess we'll have to talk about that. Anyways, if not, Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Merry Kwanzaa, Happy XJY Circle Plus
That was a
day.
weird episode.
Have a good one.